looks like that's us live. Could you check the audio just real quick?
Something evil happened to me.
Oh.
What's that?
Oh, yeah, I think that's it.
Are we good? Alright, we'll just wait for this to start.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, we've got adverts. Nice.
Yeah, we got an ad.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, we'll just give it a wee second for guys to show up. And let me just check. Sorry about this, guys. Yeah, that's us. So it is. We're good. Okay. So, let me just get everything set up. You just think this was like a professional setup. You know what I mean? Anyway.
If you can hear us and our audio's good, let us know.
Yeah, we've also got the monitor on and there's white noise playing. So, actually, I'll turn our audio up the full way just because we're not going to be that loud because it was a bit of difficulty
trying to get Ozzy to sleep.
Yeah. We just about made it.
Don't even think.
So what? We'll give it. There we go. Softcore calendar when maybe someday. I think this is more your thing, if I be honest with you.
Yes, it's more your thing.
Like Garbro, you're the one doing the photo shoots, so I don't see why. You just saying.
Garbro Viking photo shoot when send me the first copy.
Yeah, it should be out by now. Well, we did it for the bar anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, look, guys. So I want to get. Will we get the nice stuff out of the way first, and then we'll get into like more of a business sense? Okay, so nice stuff is
Once again, we're trying to be quiet.
Yeah, we're trying to be really quiet. So yeah, we got there's a sale on 30% off. Just so you guys know, that's a thing. I don't really want to talk any more about it, but we do have a new subclass, the conspiracy, and let me like, you know what? I'm gonna open up the. Let me open up the first page of it.
Hope you didn't have anything on the files.
I know. I know. I've got some goopy stuff, so I'll see in the YouTube folder.
Watch where you're opening shit.
I know. Hold on, like the conspiracy. Boom. Start with the conspiracy. Here we go. Let me. Can you guys see this? Yeah. So I think it's really funny. And I think it's definitely something to check out. I'm only going to show you guys the first page. There's 3 pages to it. I think it's comic gold, if I be honest with you. And I don't know how much I can actually talk about it because YouTube, but it exists and it's a thing. The other thing I'd like to say is Smaller talking about his favourite system, Mork. Oh, the metal setting.
Now you have to go Mork.
Anyway, so yeah, this here exists, and how it came to be is because I put up on the community tab about a month ago saying about making new stuff, essentially, you know what I mean, making new subclasses, adventures, all that type of stuff. The problem is it takes me fucking ages to do stuff. So a guy emailed me, asking, "Oh, James, do you need a hand with anything or whatever?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, well, I'm not going to say no to you." So there's 2 fellas that are giving us a hand, and the way we're doing it is whatever they make with us, I'm going halfers with them on them. So if you guys so if you want, if you're decent, send us a wee email and show us any examples of stuff that you have done, and we could work together on whatever homebrew content you're interested in within reason, as long as it fits to our shitpost standards, you know what I mean? And we'll go halfers with you on whatever sells, you know what I mean? I'm pretty much open that to anyone within reason, just as long as there's no absolutely crazy people. And there's a lot of crazy people out in the world, so like I want to get that out of the way. So that's more of like a job opportunity or something. If any of you guys are working on whatever stuff, if you want to format it, I could, you know what I mean, the way I'm doing it is, so if you've made something yourself completely, it's 80% to you, 20% for me, and that's pretty much just for tax. Americans don't get this, but VAT tax exists in the UK and it's a nightmare. I told Garbu sent me stuff ages ago, and I said to him, "Do not tell them how much it's worth, say it's a gift." And he's like, and then he goes ahead and just sends me it. It's like, I have to pay a VAT tax on this now.
It's your fault.
Garbu, why you do this?
Because he's a boomer.
Absolute boomer here. Anyway, so you know what I mean, that's the thing. So I have to take 20% for the VAT tax, which is ridiculous. Anyway, so if any of you guys are interested, send us a wee email and nickbeardia@gmail. So you can find that.
Professional and shit.
So if you want, send us something. What's up next? Next, I am going on this podcast on Sunday night. So I've watched a good few. I've actually seen RPG Pundit quite a bit, and his stuff's actually really good. Grim Jim kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies, but I don't think he's on the podcast anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I saw Grim Jim years ago.
He comes onto the podcast and he's like, so I give you the heebie-jeebies then?
Yeah, he does give me the heebie-jeebies. You know, he does fucking. He's got this. So he does this thing called topless tabletop.
Oh wait, is this guy you showed me?
Yeah, and he does like.
And he has like all these girls.
Yeah, he's got all these girls, and he's like a proper grognard, and he gets his cock out and shit. It's pretty mad.
It's like softcore porn.
Yeah, well, no, it's straight up just.
Well,
it's straight up porn. And Venger, I've never actually. Well, I've never seen anything of his stuff before. You know what I mean? And then we reviewed Job's book. So if you're interested, going over there, it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it because I actually think RPG Pundit has some really great talking points that he does.
And James is gonna have a drink, so if you want to go over and watch James make an ass out of himself,
yeah. Do you want to
go on ahead?
Do you want to see me do this?
I've already told you how James interacts with people.
Yeah, and
it's 10 times worse with drink.
And I've only ever actually spoken to one of the guys like over messages. Oh, thank you. Child baby versus virgin YouTubers. Yeah, he tells us when we're allowed to do a video.
Yes, he does.
Essentially, cheers, man. Thanks. But yeah, okay. So there's a still on. There is this here going on this podcast. The other thing I want to talk about is I forgot to take pictures of it.
Of what?
Your model.
Oh, my model.
So Megan painted one of these. It was a non-lewd version of this here model.
Do you want me to
here.
go take a picture of it?
Yeah, you go take a picture, sure. And
it's very proud of myself. I got it done in one night. Normally
yeah,
it
one
takes
night,
me 5 to 10 working days.
Yeah. So the thing is, right? I've been painting a lot of Morphborg stuff. I'll show you what I've actually been painting. I'm very happy with how they look. I'm doing like a little like artsy aesthetic, and this is one of the models that I painted. I'm working on some cultists, and I'm aiming to do like this here, like sort of like I'm copying this style essentially. You know, like a very abstract sort of, you know what I mean, sort of abstract look. So it's going to be like mostly black and white with a lot of blood and like hyper yellow neon bases. So hopefully it doesn't look too SJW. But I'm copying from. Oh, I don't have them. Oh, that's great. I don't have the pictures at hand. But I think the cultists look really nice. I'm really happy with them. And this is the first time I've like painted in a long time. But yeah, so because I've been doing a lot of painting, Megan has been doing a lot of painting with me. And what we're thinking is, what we would like to do is we would like to maybe sell some of the models that Megan paints. And we were thinking about giving them to this here animal shelter that's really Custios. A CC banger. We want to give it to because they're actually quite good. It's a local charity, and like, you know, a few guys said, why don't you guys do like an auction? But the thing is, I get all the money from selling it on my website. You see, if we sell it on the website, we get all the money, and that means it all goes to the charity. But if we do it through like eBay takes like 13% in like fees. You know what I mean? And I just don't want to. You know what I mean? I don't really want them taking any money from it. You know what I mean? But it's quite a good. I like them. They're very good. So they are. So, and again, it's a local small charity, and that's the thing. Like, you know, there's so many like really scummy charities out there that I just don't trust charities for the most part. You know what I mean? But I don't mind animal ones. Animal ones I think are very, very sweet. So I would very much like that. Let's see, what do they have up at the minute? What's let me see the doggies. Let me just see the doggies. I like Bud. Bud looks very sweet. But yeah, that's the idea anyway. So if you guys like that idea, or if you guys think it's cool, let us know, because again, it's well. Oh, there we go. There's Megan coming now.
Okay, so I have pictures.
Send us.
But I may or may not have.
Well.
broke it.
Oh yeah, Megan snapped the thing, but it did glue back together.
No, it broke again.
Oh no, Megan, no you didn't.
It did.
Right, well, I don't think... Is this an animal shelter ISIS backwards? It's the CC. Yeah, but yeah, like, they're local to us, you know what I mean? I think they're pretty decent, and I couldn't think of any other charity that's, like, alright.
Oh wait, that one's blurry.
So that's one of the pictures. I think it came out quite nice.
I think it looks shit.
I think she did a good job on the skin, but the rest of it, you know the thing is, because you don't paint the way, like, you don't do the base paint and then the wash and then highlight. You kind of paint like other like mediums, if that makes any weird sense.
Yeah, I do my own shadow, and I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know how to. I think you did a good job with the thingies on the legs. Like the liddens. You know what I mean? But if you guys are interested, maybe we might do like more stuff like this in the future. Of course, not a broken one. Of course, not a fucking broken one. That would be a lot better. So if you guys think that's a cool idea, I think it would be a cool idea.
I took ones with a flash on, but it looks cursed.
No, do never take photos of show it.
It looks so cursed. It's like the thing your paints me. It's so cursed.
Yeah, let me see it. Post it. Oh my god, Megan. Oh Jesus. Oh my god. The light. It burns. Oh my god. Oh my god. Also, Megan actually, well, you know what? Whoever buys it, you can find out about the surprise Megan decided to paint.
The surprise?
Yeah, well, I don't think we're going to actually sell this one.
It's broke.
That overtakes me. So I don't think we're going to sell that, if I be honest with you. No, that's what it looked like before. Schnopp.
Oh yeah, before schnopped it.
Yeah, I think if you do more, but again, it's because I've been doing a lot of painting recently, and I intend to.
Yeah, there's a surprise under her skirt.
Yeah, there's a surprise. Yeah, actually, well, we'll see. Either way, the thing is, we're not going to be making any money off it. We're just again, there's no way of doing thingies. There's no way of doing auctions on the site itself. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's a bit of a shame that, but I think 50 quid doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah.
And I think your painting skills will.
So if you want a really mediocre cursed model from me,
yeah, if you want that
to help animals.
Yes.
To help animals, yeah, it could be a thing.
Special edition model.
It's cursed.
Yeah, it is. It's really fucking cursed there. It actually looks quite nice in person, if I be honest with you, though. It does. I think it looks nice in person. Oh yeah, you should paint your own one. You should do like a marble effect as well. I think it would look really cool with the blues and reds, like vaporwave sort of effect over it. It would be interesting to see how that came out. Yeah, you should actually do that. I think that would be really cool. Anyway, what other stuff do we need to cover? Oh, here. So, also, I got this email, another thing about money. So, I got this email from, let's say Disney, right? Let's just say it's Disney. Because they sent us an email, and it's for this system. But I've heard a lot of people say that this new system, this tabletop system, is dog shit. And I've seen some of the stuff from the books, and it looks dog shit. I'm not gonna lie, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But they've came along and they're offering us money to do a review, and I don't really want to do a review, but at the same time they're offering money. So it's do I let you guys know it's this is a paid for review? Everything I say in this is not true.
But to be honest, I don't want to be owned by Disney. So
yeah, exactly. I suppose, do you really want to take the Disney money? Do you want blue milk? Oh no!
Oh god, no!
Oh god! Do we take the Disney money and be like, guys, it's really shit? By the way, do we just whisper it through the entire thing? Mind you, I haven't even had a chance to actually fully look at it, so for all I know, it could actually be really good. But I'm not interested in doing. I don't want to do reviews on stuff that I can't stand or stuff that I hate, because if I come across something that I absolutely hate, I'll be like, no. I'm not going to talk about this.
I know.
But Disney money, though. But Disney money, you know. But again, I don't really like doing, like, this is why I really like doing the models, because it means we've got control over it, you know what I mean? And we're not having to rely on big companies looking...
Elon wants to buy Nick Beardy.
Well, okay, if Elon insists.
If he wants to buy it for 44 billion, he can have it.
Yeah, guys, do you want to hear something really funny? So, when I was doing my tax for last season, it turned out it was actually way better. I didn't know you could do this, but apparently you can, and I've went for it. We're a corporation now, so we are.
Oh yeah, we're a corporation. Nick Beardy Incorporated.
I'm not even making that up. Like, technically, because it used to be I was down as like
just self-employed
small business owner. That's like, because the thing is, YouTube's such a new job. It doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't.
But because we've got so many different projects and stuff now, we pay a load of different people. We're now a corporation.
Yeah, so there you go. Nick Beardy Incorporated. I thought it was really
Nick
funny.
Beardy Inc.
Yeah, we're going to turn into Wheeland Enterprises. You guys just wait. We'll see. What else do we need to talk about? Oh, you know what? Do we show some pictures of Ozzy? We haven't shown them any pictures of Ozzy.
Yeah.
You pick them out.
Okay.
Pick one or two. Cause the last time they've seen him he was like baby, you know.
Yeah.
And he's like big boy now. So, Neck Inc. not associated with prison tattoo artists. But yeah, okay, so quickly go over what everything's going on. We got a big sale on. We're going to be going on this podcast. We're thinking about doing a bit of charity stuff. And also Disney is trying to give us money. So, you know, that's a thing.
Yeah.
But again, at the same time, it's only stuff that I've heard. For all I know, the game actually could be like genuinely really good. You know what I mean? For all I know. So but again, I don't want to take money off them and be like, yeah, sure, we'll suck your dick. You know what I mean? And then, you know what I mean? It's just not. I don't know. It's not something I really want to get into, because it gets really messy, and paid for reviews are some of the worst things to have ever happened. Let's be serious when it comes to actual like customer, not report. What would be the right word? You know what I mean, though. You guys get what I'm trying to say. Okay. You got some pictures?
Yeah.
Let me see. Where'd you put them into Discord? Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I really like this photo. Actually, no, I won't. I'll save that one for the end. So that's a really lovely photo of him. Oh my god, that was from last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You big boy.
Big boy's crawling about the show now.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. So it is trying to fucking. It's really bad. I'm telling you, like you can't go fast. I'm dreading him being able to run. You know what I mean? I'm really dreading him running, because it's like, oh fuck.
I'm excited for it.
He's going to end up getting out the dog flap out the back. It's going to get really bad. You know what I mean? Here we go. And then this is Ozzy at the beach. I quite
His
like
first
that
time
one.
at the beach.
No, he was at the beach before, but he was like...
Well, his first proper time at the
beach. It was, mind you, when we took him to the beach, it was October.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, well, hopefully, maybe we'll get him on some training guides. And then I'll show you the last one. I think this is really funny. I can't help it. You know what I mean? I think it's really funny. But yeah. The bucket hat's actually quite nice as far as it goes. You know what I mean? I like, give me your fucking dinosaurs.
I love a bucket hat.
Yeah, I think they're really funny looking, so they are. But yeah. So that's about it. That's the bulk of what we want to talk about. You know what I mean? If you guys have any questions or anything you're wanting to know about, I suppose now's the time, because we haven't done it. You know, the thing is, we used to do live streams all the time. Like, you know, if we were sitting having a drink or whatever, instead of like just watching a movie or whatever, we would just...
I don't drink.
Yeah, I know. We're supposed to... We're going to a wedding tomorrow, so we are. And it's like, you know, it's one of those ones. It's like, you know, before it would be like all day drinking session, whereas now it's...
We are leaving after the dinner. Don't get any drinks and have to drive home.
Yeah. Trust me, once they will try to get out. Yeah, they will. Yeah, I'm dreading this. We're gonna have to lock the doors.
He's only starting to crawl, so he's not on his hands and knees yet. He's commando crawling across the house.
Yeah.
So he gets so far to the dog door, but he can't actually get through the dog door. So I'm just waiting for him to get up onto his knees to be like, I see you.
Yeah. It's like turbocharged or something.
The size of his shoulders in that picture with his face.
He does have big shoulders. Like, he is broad. He's a broad baby. Like for baby, he's broad. It's really weird. So he's gonna be huge when he's older. But yeah, here also, guys.
Well, bye.
Oh, bye. Also, do you guys want to hear something funny? So, Megan was taking the piss out of me in that video the other day because no one wanted to play work with me IRL. I can get people.
Right. Well, okay. Well, tell them how many people.
Do you want to hear the story? Right.
No,
okay.
Tell them how many people you have.
So.
No, tell them. Yeah. Tell them the number. Just the number.
I got 4.
You have 2.
No, I've got 4.
You've got 2.
I've actually got 1.
So, well, you do actually have one.
Let me tell the story then, alright? Let me get the story. So, I managed to find a guy. He plays GURPS quite a bit. He seems pretty cool. He seems really up for it. You know, he's the one guy that I think, I'm definitely got someone, at least. And then we got my mate Glenn, who's always away in the army. And he's really not actually in that. He's really not into role-playing games. He's way more into
40k.
See, 40k and it's Mech Warrior. He's all about Mech Warrior at the minute.
Yeah.
He's been all about Mech Warrior for a good few
But he's
years
never
now.
home.
Yeah, exactly. He's an instructor in the army or a drill sergeant or whatever you guys Americans call it.
But he's never home. Yeah. So can't Glenn out.
Well, I'm only going to plan on doing one shots from time to time. You know what I mean? So anyway, I got one guy, so he's pretty good. I got Glenn, who's a solid maybe. We got another fella, our friend, and I just asked him, I was like, mate, if you're interested.
Yeah, he's never doing it.
Yeah, and
I
think he was just trying to be too polite, just to say, no, James, go fuck yourself. You know what I mean?
He's not doing it.
And then I do have this other guy, and I'll tell you, so this is actually kind of funny. So I played D&D with him years ago. We played a one-shot, and the thing is, he actually watches our videos, so he does. And it was one time I was telling a story, and he was actually there, but the thing is, he never knew it was us.
Yeah.
If you do, so I played D&D with him, but he never picked up.
And I was round
Did you?
Couple of times.
No, you weren't there. No, he only showed up to the one shot.
So I wasn't there. So he didn't. Okay,
so he wouldn't have. No. So, but then he messaged me about a year ago, being like, "Yo, are you talking about what I think you're talking about?" And I was like, "Who?
What do you mean? What do you mean?"
It's like, "Oh yeah." It's like, "Oh."
Are you on about this DM? It's like maybe. It's like, yeah, he was a bit of a dick.
He's proper wee gimps. So anyway, I asked him, and he seems interested in it. So he does, but I don't know. Again.
Oh, James might have friends.
I might
Everybody clap for James.
Here, look. You get what are your guys' experiences been like trying to get people to play anything that's not 5th edition? Come on. Okay, and it's cheating if it's Pathfinder or Call of Cthulhu, right?
Yeah.
You can play anything that's not them 3 and tell me how you've got on. You know what I mean? Update, we've really went over most stuff, but yeah, so I've got 4 people, but I think I genuinely only have one definite that's 100% up for it, but I have started working on characters. So so this is Glenn's character.
Pardon me.
What? This is the model that Glenn's using. It's getting printed at the minute. I think it's on the printer. And also, I'll show you. I've already printed the first guy's model. He is playing this, so I think it'll be pretty cool. We'll see how it turns out. You know, you know what? I'm just excited to be painting models again. I'm kind of, because the thing is, I've bbeen playing online for so long now, and I really enjoy playing with the guys online. And I don't want to, go ahead and join a new group or whatever IRL, because I don't want. I don't have the time for 2 D&D games a week. You know what I mean? I just don't have that time to be able to have to dedicate myself fully to it. So me friend of James Scarborough's messaging us. But yeah, so I don't have the time to dedicate myself to any more than 2 games a week. You know what I mean? And it gets a bit difficult that, and also where we are, pretty much everyone just plays 5th edition. It's very, very rare you see anything else being played. When it comes to role playing games, they're really diverse when it comes to tabletop games. And when it comes to tabletop games, like 40k isn't actually as big as what it used to be. There's way more people that play Age of Sigmar, and Star Wars Legion's getting bigger, and same with Battle for Middle-earth. It's actually really big at the minute. It seems Battle for Middle-earth seems to be the most popular one, which is kind of mad. Oh well, we'll find out. So we will. I'll show you what he's playing as. Classes. Honestly, guys, check out Morkborg. It's such a setting. So this is.
I'm surprised. I'll be surprised
that he's going for. What? What?
No, Garber sent me a picture.
I was Garber who sent you. Maybe you can't even get Fandelver. Fandelver's actually a lot of fun though. I really like it. I think honestly, as far as it goes, if you're hard set on playing 5e, I think, and if you're new, Fandelver is a solid place to start. I've played it a good few times and I've enjoyed it every time. You know what I mean? Because so many DMs that go off in so many different directions. I think there's a lot of fun. Here there is something that I've been looking at. Do you remember we were talking about in a video? Now it's not open yet, but there's like they're working on like a Tinder bot for like role playing games to find groups called Kroger. Have you seen this?
Yeah, you showed me it, but it's broken as fuck.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It's like still in beta, so I'm like really disappointed with that. I think it sounds like such a cool idea though. Like unironically, I think that would be great. But it's not. Again, not sponsored. Not sponsored at all. So Tinder D&D clips. Well, here, check out Grim Jim. He does. check out Topless Tabletop and see what that's about. But yeah, go ahead if you could. Go ahead and I'll put into the chat so the channel. So go ahead, hit the notification bell at least for a couple of days, and you'll know whenever we're on. Grinder Call of Cthulhu. I don't know what would H.P. Lovecraft think of that. I don't know. I won't speculate. I suppose that's not something you can talk about on YouTube. Use Grindr to find your D&D group.
D&D player finder onlygrogs.com.
Tinder. Kill horror stories beyond my comprehension. yeah, that's perfect. Unironically, yeah. But yeah, like it's supposed to be a thing. Well, who knows? Maybe I'm going to be walking into like a horror story, or maybe maybe let's be serious. I am going to be the horror story.
You're the horror story.
Yeah, well, look, I'm really trying. I'm just going to leave that up on screen, so I'm alright. Your cursed ass model with the flash on. Sorry. But, he calls someone malicious. No, I would not. Don't do this to me, guys. Don't put me on the spot. But yeah, okay, so enough, Megan. Will be that guy. Like I already
he
am.
already is
I
that
really
guy.
am, and I don't even feel bad. Like the thing is, I feel like a lot of the time when it comes to like IRL situations, I'm very like, yeah, sure, you know what I mean. I'm very kind of like laid back to a certain extent. But then, see if someone's like trying to be a bit of a dick or trying to be like a wee bit like underhanded, I really have no. It's one of those ones like, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? I've got no issue with having to go at someone if they're like even trying. You know what I mean? It's one of those ones. Sounds like dirt. You're talking all the gold. But you know what I mean. You guys should hold a contest where the audience draws models and the winner gets back. Oh, hear that actually? Kind of cool. Yeah. The only thing is, so I don't actually own. I own the rights to sell these models, but when it comes to like a lot of the others, I've only got the rights to actually print and sell the models. I don't have much of the other rights to the designs. You know what I mean? So it can be a wee bit iffy. The only models I completely own that are 100% ours is these ones. What is it?
Oh, guys, you need to stop.
Alright, guys, enough of that. Enough of that business. Like, okay, look, we're going to try and sell Megan's cursed ass.
Well,
model.
maybe not that one.
No, we won't sell that one because it's broken.
I broke it. Look, I break everything.
Well, you know what? We'll try. Well, maybe we'll put it up for auction. We'll put it up for auction on eBay, will we? Or will we go for it and put it up on our channel or on our website? What do you think?
A broken model.
Yeah, a broken cursed model. Like it's for little doggies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's for dogs.
It's for.
Well,
doggies.
it's for animals.
Well, it's for animals in general. Like, you know, you can put down whatever needs it most. But let's just look and see what they've got.
Like,
you know what I mean? Look at Bud.
I took a
I
flash
really like
on.
Bud. These two aren't getting no money. Cheese is getting money. I like Popcorn. He's pretty cool. You're lovely. You're lovely. You're very smiley, Storm. Oh, Bliss. Bliss, are you still here? Bliss is still
Bliss
there.
has been there for forever.
Has he actually?
Yeah.
Because I remember...
Because he's got a nervous thing.
Oh.
And he doesn't like being around anybody else.
Oh, that's so sad.
Kids and all, I think.
So, yeah. Oh, that's a shame. This looks very handsome, so he does.
I know.
But yeah, no, he's been there for a couple of years now, so yeah. Come to think of it. That's sad. That's really sad, so it is. But yeah, what the fuck is Barry? Who names this? Barry? Barry and Rambo.
He takes the pictures.
Oh my god! Like, you know what? Like, look, let's just go down and see what they got. You know what I mean? You know what? We've actually got jars. We have jars. We need to sort the.
We have 50 jars.
We've
well,
got 100
I took
jars.
3 of them out.
Yeah, you stole a couple, but we got like 100 jars. We need to get the stickers sorted out for them. We're gonna be selling
We
them.
bought stickers, but
Megan.
no.
Okay.
Don't even.
Okay.
It was you.
Yeah.
We misspelled it.
What the fuck is up with these shaggy ass looking motherfuckers right here? Why are they so like scraggly?
Because that's the way their hair sits.
Is that what they always look like? I like Chase. Chase looks very sweet. What's up with all the hamsters? Why are you getting all the hamsters from, guys? You know what I mean?
Models for dogs made by the chippy lady got chewed on by her kids.
Yeah, there's cats on here, so there's... I like cats. I think cats are... Oh my god, what the fuck is this one? You know what is that?
I can't see it. I'm delayed. Oh my god.
But yeah, so that's the idea, because I want to do a bit more...
Absolutely. I listen to you guys every night at work. Have you ever had an incident that happened in-game that put a stop to the campaign IRL? Greetings from North Carolina.
Never had a stop. Okay, we'll tell a few. Okay. Well, actually, you know what? There was one time we were talking about Lost Mines of Fandover. I was on that. And you and Chloe just got really bored, and we were drinking.
You weren't. That was your first time DMing. It was shit.
No, this was like second or third
No.
time. Well, anyway.
Well, anyway, I got drunk, and your mate got really fucking creepy towards Chloe.
Oh, that was funny. So it was. What did he say?
I don't know.
He said, so we had food or whatever. And
I made pizza.
And he was like, "Yo, mate, do you want a slice?" He's like, "No, I
only eat as much carbs as I need to.
I only eat as much." Yeah, it was something like
that.
Really weird.
But like, it was really fucking weird. And then whenever nobody was looking, he was eating the pizza.
Yes. To be fair, I had a few drinks in him by that point, so I give up on the whole idea. And then what happened was, so you guys got bored and decided we got that, so we went ghost hunting. But before we went ghost hunting,
I was pissed.
You and Chloe were like, "Yo, we got this new way of breaking your back and shit," and they just stood on me.
Oh yeah, we did.
We just stood on me. Like, I literally got trampled.
Cracking your back.
I did not get my back cracked that night.
I fell over.
Yeah. Oh no, and then we scared the fuck out of you. Yeah, so really we tried to play D&D, but then everyone said, "No, James, you're shit. We're gonna go something instead."
Yeah, basically.
And that's kind of what happened. The only other time was, again, we were talking about that earlier. So there was it's not a game store. It's more like a wargaming it's like a place just with tables. It's not like shot. It's like a club. It's like a club.
Yeah.
That's described as that. So normally they only do war games, and war games are way more popular in Northern Ireland than anything else. So they announced that they were going to be doing a D&D one. I was like, oh, sweet, cool, that'd be quite nice. And this is the first time I played with like complete utter randomers IRL. So I go for it. I sign up, and I show up. And the DM's got neon hair, and I'm like, oh sweet Jesus, what have I signed myself up for? But I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna really try. I wanna, you know what I mean?
But that didn't stop.
No, it didn't stop. No, and you know what? I really did try, and I really wanted to, like, you know what I mean? I wanted to try and make a good impression. I wanted to try and
Thank you.
not be a dickhead. You know what I mean? For once. So we show up, and I took the dwarf cleric that was pre-generated characters, and he got really annoyed with me because I wanted to go to the town square and like ring the bell. And he got like really offended by that. It's like, mate, I just want to rapalize. I'm like, you know, I'm like a priest. I'm gonna be like, here. I want to, like, you know, be like the end is nigh and all that type of stuff. Anyway, the guy didn't think I was funny at all, and it ended up.
People with neon hair don't think anything's funny, apparently.
Yeah. Anyway, he didn't think I was funny, and I'm not gonna go into the whole game. And it had its ups and downs. It wasn't all bad actually. I really did try.
Yeah, the guy that recognised James that he might be playing with was in that game.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
And what happened was we so it ended up we were chasing a monster back into the back end of the caverns, and there was like a gas leak, and I threw the torch, and then the bard died. I killed the bard, and then the game was over.
And he wasn't invited back.
No, I did. They did like they were gone on something for a while, and then it was
just before COVID.
It was going on for what, a good few months now. It went on for like about maybe 6-7 months.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So like, you know, it wasn't like an over and done sort of thing. And it went alright, like, you know. So that's about that's the one that springs to my mind anyway. But I'm pretty lucky. I haven't had like that many bad experiences, and even then, like, you know, I just put it down to like the guys are kind of probably a bit spurry on it or something. But like, it's okay because I'm a bit spurry on it. The spur time up in the valley was lost. You know, yeah. So like,
any more questions?
Yeah, come on, give us questions.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah,
because I've got a lot to do. Yeah,
we've got a wedding tomorrow. We've got to go to, and oh god, you know, we'll find out though. I think it'll go well. We just need to get all. There's so much stuff though. It's just you know what it is. It's planning around a child.
I know.
You know what I mean? It's so much arse and about you got to do. But yeah, guys, give us any questions, and then we'll wrap up. Any loans? What is it? Or plans to do more sci-fi stuff? I would like to. I wouldn't say no to it. It's just, you know, the problem is, fantasy is way more popular than sci-fi. It's
trying to find good fantasy stuff.
Cold Shoulder, we got up to the 3rd thread, and it kind of went to shit after that, so we just stopped at the 3rd thread. No, there hasn't been any news about the Fresh Prince. I was talking to Thingy. Press James up like a clown. I mean, I do that every day.
Exactly. I was just about to say the same.
That's what this channel is, if I be honest with you. Like, you know, that's pretty much it. Warhammer role playing. I was interested in that. Tail's been going on to me. He bought the rules for it ages ago, and he's been really wanting to try it out. But it's been one of those ones where just never got around to it.
Yeah.
I think, you know what I really want to do? I'm kind of sick of doing like campaigns for the most part. I just want to do one shots. Like, unironically, I just want to do a lot of one shots.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just like different stuff all the time with different systems. I just want variety. You know what I mean? Well, and be like, just so you know, and the no, mate, I know there'll be worse people at this wedding.
Oh, far worse people.
There'll be worse people at this wedding.
It's all James's mates, and if James and his mates have been friends for
about 12, 15
years at this point, like you can just imagine the type of people that James is friends with.
The thing is, right, so all my like IRL friends could not give less of a fuck about role-playing games. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
It's really annoying. Like,
James and like their group chat now and again. Hey guys, I got this.
Yeah.
Do you want to play? And they'll No, James.
Yeah, I know. No one. No, to be fair, no, there's one guy. It's actually the guy's wedding. Me and him played 40k for a fair bit.
He's into Yu-Gi-Oh at the minute. Though.
Yeah, he's actually getting into Yu-Gi-Oh, and also he's actually been getting into thingy as well, Battle for Middle Earth. So he's been really enjoying that. No, it'd be the complete opposite this one. I can tell you that. the complete opposite. But it'll be good fun. I'm looking forward to it. Are you likely to stream and publish? I don't know. I honestly don't know if I like, you know, I want to do more stuff for Garblu's game, because, you know, Garblu's trying to work on his system and he's trying to get it up for sale and to get it sold. So, you know, that's the thing. Like, I think if we were to do any, it would just be for that. I'm really interested. Favorite PC you've ever witnessed? Okay, I'll tell you my PC then. Do you want to hear about Skeletor? Now, this character recently died. Technically, he's not dead, but I'm gonna say he died. He died in spirit. Would that be a better way to describe it? Hold on, actually, I'll tell the other story first. So, where was that question again? Yeah, limited by YouTube. YouTube, the problem is that there's no other alternative to YouTube. The only alternative to YouTube at the minute that's actually popular is TikTok, and Jesus fuck, is that the options we've got? Like, Twitch, no way.
I really like TikTok.
No, but the thing is, like, you know, the people that would be interested in our stuff aren't on TikTok anyway. And
there's a massive D&D culture on TikTok.
Maybe we should, like, cut up our videos and, like, chop them up and, like, just, like, upload them into, like, multi-parts. I
don't know.
Maybe. I might try that.
What about OnlyFans? Look, it might end up in that. Not me. James.
Do you want feet pics? You guys want some feet pics? You guys would really like some feet pics. Okay, favorite PC you witnessed. So I'll tell you about my cursed ass. See, this is why I feel like I don't feel too bad whenever I say to people, like, yeah, guys, I'm kind of trash. So what I'm playing is season 2 Spelljammer, and I'm playing essentially the mask, like Jim Carrey's mask. So my character is actually. Chris. What is it?
No, it's just you carry on.
So the character is he's Jimmy Shields. So Jimmy Shields, standard generic paladin. He went to do like a cleanup crew on a undead, not Tomb of Annihilation, not Tomb of Horrors comet. And he ended up getting possessed by this like skull mask thing. And the skull mask is kind of like, you know, Jim Carrey's mask, except extremely homoerotic. And he's like, so I've got like the hyper gay character, like I mean hyper gay, and what makes it even better is, so hold on, let me just get this one sec. So I got the idea from, it was Garbgo, not Garbgo, it was, you know, the book of Antithesis that we got a while back. We did a review on the podcast. It's actually a really, really cool book. I really enjoyed it. So this is where the idea came from. Think of this, right? So the guy's possessed, and this is what my character is. So this is what my character is. So Jimmy is like the face ass, right? And
this is the type of player that James is.
And the and this guy, the main one that I'm playing, Skeletor, is called Van Darkholme. I'm a dungeon master. If you guys I'm not into it, but no, you guys have to get you mentioning. I'm a dungeon master. Yeah, so that's
the sodomy nun.
Yeah, that's where I got the idea from. So I think it's pretty fun. I thought it was a really funny character. But anyway, so he recently got what would be the right word? Cleansed, or like he got pretty much like ass blasted by like some angels.
He got a colonoscopy.
So it's been essentially. So he's been swapped.
So
now Jimmy is the one in control, and now it's Van Darkholme is the asshole. But I like to think of him as more of like a hemorrhoid, or like he's got like a piranha for like an asshole or something. Anyway, like you guys, this is I should probably stop talking now, shouldn't
Yeah, probably.
I? So that's my character that I've been playing the last wee bit. 301. Oh, that was such a good story. We need to go back. I think the guy deleted his thread or deleted the story or something. I want to go back and redo it. I would love to try and have a go at that sort of game. Like, I think that makes for the perfect one shot. Do you ever see it, Megan? So it was back when it was text speech. So the story goes, it's a carnival day and there's a merchant or whatever, and he's like, right, can I get you guys to like test these like wands? And each wand you have to go on a table, like a magic table chart.
I've heard. Yes, you told me about it.
So and each wand can do almost anything. Like some of them, like they summon demons.
Yeah,
some of them
they
get teleported.
Yeah.
It's so mad, it's so wacky, and they have to get paid. They have to test every single wand.
Yeah.
At least once and they need to write down what it is. I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really funny, and also sometimes like they use the wand, but you don't actually know what's happened. Yeah, the D1000 or the D10,000 table. It's great. Honestly, it's such a cool idea. I really want to try it myself, if I'll be honest with you.
Right, we'll answer one more question.
Yeah, one more. Give us a good one.
Give us a good question.
If we didn't answer your one before, post it again because we probably didn't see it.
One more.
Yeah, there's a massive zoomer. Yeah, it's a lot of zoomers on fucking TikTok, so it is. It's it's one of those ones, but again, it's the only other. Oh, here, actually, that's what I'll tell you, some good news. So, you guys know, well, you don't know, but we do know, kind of, we've mentioned about it before. I do a lot more than this channel, or the 3D printing. I actually have, like, a few other different jobs, or, like, things. And, you know, up until recently, like, I've been doing a lot of stuff, but only... Please take it... Okay, I'll take it off the screen. Okay, there you go. There's also... Is that better? That's much nicer, isn't it? Okay, I'll change it. That's probably what's been putting people off. Best coin to invest in, James? Honestly, Bitcoin. Just buy Bitcoin. If you're asking me, like, you know, the thing is, Bitcoin's the best. It's just the best. It's kind, you know what that is? It's kind of like, you know, the bell curve meme of like stupid people and smart people are more similar to people in the middle.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, it's like just buy Bitcoin unironically and just keep buying it. There is other stuff, but I don't really want to talk too much about crypto. You know what I mean? I would love to do like a channel just like schizo ramblings. You know what I mean? But again, there's no opportunities to be able to do that on YouTube because YouTube thinks everything you say is 100%. They've got no idea. They cannot tell the difference between satire or taking the piss or even just talking about stuff. You know what I mean? You can't even talk about stuff. There was a thread I was reading the other day and it was about the dead internet theory. And it's actually really interesting because a lot of it actually makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of bots on the internet. There's a lot of fake 4chan threads. There's a lot of fake stuff being posted all the time. But you can't talk about that on YouTube because they'll be like, oh, you're like doing this or doing... You know what I mean? It's like you just can't.
Yeah.
Anyway, like one good question and then we're going to wrap up and love yous and leave yous. That's pretty much everything we wanted to talk about though.
Yeah.
You know... Let us know what you think, and we'll go through the comments tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow because we got a wedding. The day after. That's about it. Let's see. Have you ever talked about your first game before?
I think we have at one point.
I think we have. It was kind of shit. Not gonna lie.
It was really shit.
It was really bad.
I haven't played D&D in forever.
Well,
because I do not have the time.
Yeah. So pretty much what happened was you was kind of about halfway through your pregnancy because you were just getting too tired.
I couldn't sit at the
you couldn't
PC
sit at the computer for any length of time.
Any length of time to be able to play.
And you would just like
so
after like
uncomfortable.
20 minutes you would just fall asleep.
Yeah.
We went to school together, so we did.
Yeah.
That would be about it. Yeah, we went to school together, but we didn't start going out until after.
That's lies.
What?
That's lies.
Yeah. Well, okay, Megan, you tell the story then.
We dated in first year.
Yeah, for
which
a
we
week.
would have been 12,
12.
13, something like that.
Yeah.
And we dated for like a week, and there was like, oh, James wants to see you around here, Megan wants to see you around here, so we met up for like our first kiss, and James slipped and headbutted me, and I broke up with him.
I was pushed.
He was pushed.
I was pushed.
And he headbutted me.
Yeah, so I headbutted
Going in
Megan.
for a kiss, and then I dumped him on the spot.
Yeah, first kiss ever, guys. Great.
Was that your first kiss?
Yeah, I think you were actually, yeah.
Oh, and your last.
Oh. Anyway. Yeah, that's it. But we didn't start going out until like I had left school 2 years.
19.
13 years.
We actually just turned 9 years.
Yeah,
together.
Our anniversary is the 3rd of May, so it is. We've been together a long time. Fuck. Oh, man.
Thank you very much.
I love getting people homebrew class in my game. What do you think is a solid way to identify an OP homebrew class? It's hard to say when it comes to overpowered. It depends on like for instance, we were doing one. So the most recent one was the Druid, and Druids are just an overpowered class. You know what? I think like I don't mind people that are overpowered as long as they're like putting in the work. If that makes any weird sense. If they're putting in like if they're trying to do a lot of goal play and stuff, I don't mind. Like the way I look at it is, it's kind of like, think of like poker. I consider card counting poker. You're playing poker to an extremely high degree. I don't consider card counting cheating in the slightest. I think because you're not
just incredibly smart.
You're just paying incredible attention to the game, and I don't really mind if stuff's overpowered. It's more just like make it weak to start, but like once you hit like the high levels, you can really go as strong as you want, because when it comes to 5e anyway, which is the only setting that or a system that I've actually seriously made any homebrew for, I think you can go balls to the walls as long as it fits the theme. A theme's more important than power level. Would that be fair to say? If it feels like it fits, it needs to it needs to be. It's more than just theme. It needs to also.
But he says, what do you think is a solid way to identify an OP homebrew class?
I don't identify. How much shit can you do in the one turn? What are you doing with your bonus actions?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What's going on here? And again, bringing back to Druids pretty much have access to do almost anything in the game. There's a very few things, because they've got because they can not polymorph, but because they can shapeshift, they've pretty much got access. Like there's some classes that can do certain things. There's other classes that can just do almost anything. You know what I mean? And Druids are definitely one of those classes.
Yeah.
But again, it's up to the DM, I think, just to be like, mate, that's bullshit. But again, you need to be able to talk to your talk to your players more than anything.
Yeah.
Are they going to get fucking all uppity with you? Are they going to turn around and be like, you got me do this last week? It's like, yeah, but you started doing this. A prime example. Jonathan gave me a Cloak of Invisibility. We had a heist mission. We stole from the magic shop. I got my hands on a Cloak of Invisibility. I should never have got my hands on a Cloak of Invisibility, but I didn't get the bag of it though. I wasn't using it all the time. I could have used it an awful lot, but I didn't use it all the time. I just used it on occasion, and I limit myself to like once every three seconds or 3 sessions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you're using it every single session, you kind of live in the bag out of it, and let's be honest with you, a look with a Cloak of Invisibility, is there a game anymore? Like, come on, like, is there a game? But again, it was Spelljammer, so there's a lot of like psionics and stuff like that, so it kind of worked around it. But yeah, cheers for the donation. But honestly, like, I would say, again, when it comes to donations, just by like by them, you know what I mean? Because at least you get something out of it, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's wrap up.
Yeah, let's wrap up.
So before we go, models, there's a sale going on Inappropriate Characters on Sunday night, Monday morning, if you're living pretty much anywhere else. I've been painting models, and Megan's been painting. Look, it looks a lot nicer in person. I love the flash. Because I'm painting models, Megan's painting some models with us. We were thinking, you know what, let's do some good. Let's maybe do some charity. So we're thinking about selling.
Do you want some mediocre cursed models to help some animals out in an animal shelter?
Yeah.
We will get them up for sale.
You don't stop being cringe. I know this because I am cringe. That's all I can tell you. Honestly, cringe is a state of mind. Really, like,
cringe is a lifestyle. You just need to. It gets to a point where you just need to embrace it.
Like
then it's not It's not considered cringe. It's just
Is it
considered
cringe
confidence.
if you consider... Yeah, exactly. Turn into a beast retard instead.
Turn it into confidence, not cringe. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, we'll just
see you later.
Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.
Have a brilliant weekend.
Yeah, I know. I'm tired, man. We've got so much shit to do. We've got so much stuff to do. It's not even funny.
Like 5 to 11 now to do this homework.
I know. It's not good.
Oh.
Anyway, look, we'll love yous and leave yous, alright?
Bye.
Bye. Bye.